meteorologist Stephen Jones.
Well, starting off with the time lapse, you can see wall-to-wall sunshine similar to yesterday. Not quite as much of a haze on the atmosphere, luckily, since we've had that cold front work through all the agricultural smoke from Mexico off towards the east now, and still dealing with these great conditions, only into the 80s for those daytime highs so far, and just looking like about perfect for Tuesday. Maybe a little bit warmer off towards the southeast where that cold front didn't move in quite as quickly. 92 for Junction, 90 over there in Mason. Like I said, 84 here in town, 83 for Eden. Looks like 82 going to be the cold spot for both Robert Lee and Sterling City this evening. So about a 10-degree spread is what we're looking at right now, and dew points, they're way down from what we were seeing yesterday. They were still in the 60s, upwards of 70 off towards McCulloch County yesterday and off towards the east. Now we're all in the 30s and 40s with relative humidity indices anywhere from those teens into the 20% marks, and going to be continuing to watch some more dry air for tonight, but not for too long. For right now, we're going to look at the state's temperatures. Warm air off towards the South San Antonio coming in at 98 degrees. Laredo 99 right now, and Del Rio over there 96. Off towards the Panhandle, getting more into those 80s and even 70s for Amarillo coming in at 77 degrees right now. As we go into the upper level pattern, you're going to see the warm up is on the way. We're going to be dealing with this upper level ridge working into the central United States, especially by Friday into Saturday. I'm looking at 99 degrees, potentially that triple digit mark, unfortunately looking like summer a little bit early. After we get through that, maybe a little bit of a cool down and some rain on the way by Memorial Day. For today's severe weather outlook, the storm system well off towards the east, targeting the Mississippi River Valley into Tennessee and Kentucky there, just maybe along the Gulf Coast of Texas, dealing with a little bit of those isolated thunderstorms. Nothing too severe over there, but that's exactly what we're looking at on the satellite right now, with tornado watch boxes firing off, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, even that severe thunderstorm watch box just pushing far into East Texas a little bit, but most of that weather's still going to continue its transition off towards the east. The rest of the Lone Star State dealing with mostly clear skies, a little bit of that resurgence, trying to work off some of the mountains in Mexico into the Big Bend area, but we're going to watch that work in as we go into the next couple of days. We'll see that on the Futurecast here in just a moment. Taking a look at our overnight hours, that's where we're first going to see some of the cloud cover working in, with some of the southerly flow and the moisture working back into the area. Maybe just a light shower trying to work in as we go through the day tomorrow, but nothing too serious. Maybe off towards the north, and when we go into Thursday, that's where we're going to see a little bit of a better shot, especially for some of our eastern counties, and then also our northern counties is where we're going to be looking at for some of this rain shot into the afternoon, maybe with some of that daytime heating, but overall definitely not going to be a washout as we get into Thursday. Most of us probably going to be staying dry throughout the entire day. For tonight, under the partly cloudy skies, not too bad, pretty similar to last night. I'm calling 59 degrees. South-southeasterly wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour, not too bad. And that's going to hold with us into tomorrow, indicating the return of some of that moisture and a little bit of that cloud cover as well. 95 back another 10 degrees up tomorrow. Wind still out of the south-southeast, a little bit breezier, 10 to 20 miles an hour. And as we work through that 7-day forecast, after we get through today, right back into those 90s and even those upper 90s because of that upper level ridge. As we head into Thursday and Friday, I talked about maybe that triple digit mark could be in the money for us. And as we go into Memorial Day weekend, by Sunday, a little bit of those storms on the way, and especially into Memorial Day itself with a good cool down there into the 80s. That's going to be all for your 7-day